All right, guys, we are live. It is Thursday night, 8:30 p.m. We've got a pretty cool show set up for you. A special guest. He's actually out fishing right now, which makes me a little jealous. But he is the owner and founder of TourneyX, which is just an epic tournament management system in whole. It's not just an application. It's like a literal system. You've got your tournament directors, your anglers, and everything merges into one convenient dashboard on both sides, and you're able to see everything, and it really promotes the CPR, catch photo release tendencies. So Joe, what are your thoughts on catch photo release? Dave, you plug in too.
I'm torn. You know, like I said prior lives, there's nothing better than walking across the stage, you know, holding 2 8-pounders. In the same sense, I think as the sport grows, we're going to have to lean towards something to help the longevity of the sport and these fish and keep these fish healthy. Every bass tournament I fish, I know everybody does their absolute best and to keep them fish healthy and get them back out there so we can catch them again. But I don't think there's a better way other than CPR. I was actually fishing a little local club here locally, and I think exemptions are on the table and talking about not being able to get drawn coming up. Dave, have you heard that or heard talk?
Yeah, it's been a lot more to go through getting your exemptions these days, and you know, it's a catch-22 with the situation. So, you know, the fish obviously is the most important thing. You know, I'm in the industry. You know, if I don't have the fish, I don't have the customers, I can't sell the product, things like that. I am a tournament angler as well. And I'm on the fence. It's the right thing to do, you know, doing the CPR. The whole thing is I too like the stage presence. I like the show. You know, I'm kind of old fashioned with it. I do understand that we do need to take care of our fisheries and stuff like that. But, you know, it's not the tournament anglers. It's not the tournaments. And there are a lot of tournaments in Florida.
Right.
It is more so with the management of our waters these days is really the true issue that's going on out there today. But, you know, if we can help, and if we have to suck it up a couple years and do the photos and things like that, it is what it is. You know, it's going to be what's best in the long run. But again, if we don't do something with the water management system, it has nothing to do with the tournaments. It has nothing to do with the guys. I know a lot of people out there like myself that, I mean, we pack bottles of water this time of year.
Yep. Cool water and
all the like G juice and rejuvenate and things to help put slime back on the fish, and our management with the fish, with the culling systems. Now we don't have the push through wires.
Right. You can just clip
anymore. Yeah. We have the plastic lip clips now. I mean, we've done a lot in the tournament series where, you know, we are making the changes. We are taking care of the fish. We are taking care of, you know, what we need to. The tournament trails are even very strict, and some have boats that have big tanks,
huge tanks,
systems to where they release the fish for you. We are required to put them back in our wells and drop them out back in the lake, not in the basins, but back out in the lake. We have to drop them 100 yards out of the boat for the fish and stuff like that. So, I mean, we're doing our jobs. I love both ends of it. I think there's a good play for both. You know, it's just tough for me.
Let me ask you this, Dave. You know, I hear you talking about taking them back out, you know, not dropping at the boat ramp or in the basin. I mean, I'm not trying to point fingers or start anything, but, you know, you yourself, I would understand you would take it seriously because you care about the longevity of the sport. How many people do you think actually do that? Is it something that's regulated in a sense that's like,
oh yeah,
yes,
oh no, we
watch you, so
it's
it's not like a run and dump scenario.
Well, no, I mean, there are guys that will take their fish and dump, and guys that'll make sure they swim off, obviously.
Yeah.
But we do police ourselves, out there, and say what you want, call us a rat, call us whatever. But a guy like myself has a lot invested in fishing.
Absolutely.
That's my livelihood. It's not just recreation, tournament fishing, grassroots, hanging out with your buddies, going to win a little money. Yeah. I have a lot invested. That's my income. So selling baits and lures. So it's a lot more to me. And there's a lot of people that are that way as well. A lot of conservationists and, the groups that have started. I just wish we could get a lot more traction on stopping the garbage of the water management and the government on the spraying that's going on out there right now these days. Yeah. We can get that under control and get the fisheries back. The one thing I pray, just pray, somebody pays attention to Texas. That's it. That's all I'm going to say about it. If we can put in a system like Texas has put in, our fishery would be superior these days, and the way they manage their systems, it's something we need to take. I mean, they need to make a blueprint of it for other states as well, because the way they do it there is legit, man.
Yeah.
It's legit. They grow big fish. They have the habitats. They take care of their waters, and look at the tournament fields they have there. 400, 600 boats of bringing fish in and releasing fish.
Yeah.
And continuously catching them, and like Dave said, I think us as anglers and tournament directors, everyone I've fished has taken that seriously about the care of the fish. And we're just trying to take every variable out that hurts that fish out. With like Dave said, the culling systems, our live wells, we're constantly making sure our live wells are working. We're getting our cool water bottles frozen for these hot summer days. We're dropping them 100, 150 yards from the ramp. And it's a very serious thing. Like Dave said, we do not play. Like, that'll get you a DQ quick, and he'll get you kicked out.
And if the man is sitting there watching you, you're in big trouble.
Yeah. And that man's almost always there. So,
no, that's good. That's good. That's awesome.
And just, with the tournament stuff, before we get into talking with our guest tonight, Joe, you fished a tournament last night. How'd you do?
Not good at all, actually, dude. I got freaking swelled on under Little Jackson Bridge. Yeah, old Little Carson.
So I heard you went ahead and Carson and you drew a line in the sand or something like that, and you found out what that young man's all about last night. His very, very first time being on that body of water, besides driving by it.
Yeah, he didn't tell you I gave him the numbers, though, right?
Oh, no. So
I'm just messing with you. I got smoked. I got smoked by him.
Hey, look. Just for our guests, we got him coming on here in a couple of weeks. We've got him coming on in a couple of weeks, and another young stick up in North Florida on Telkin, Brent Randall, who dropped 33 pounds on Telkin and whooped everybody last weekend. Young man in high school. So we got both them boys coming on, and I just, I thought it was impressive that a 15-year-old went ahead and taught you a few lessons last night, and how you need to watch out for these young guns coming up, man.
Listen, I am watching out for them, man. They're smoking us right and left, dude. Shout out, man, dude. You killed it, bud. You killed it. It was a rough night.
I told you I get you back.
Listen. You're right, Dave. You're right. Hey, he smoked me. Listen, I'm just very glad that we all were safe last night, Dave. Seriously, it got pretty rough out there.
Yeah. PJ said it's rained and been pretty sporty the last 3 nights there.
Yeah, it got a little sketchy, but and we all just worked together to make sure we were all safe under that bridge. There was about 9 boats just stacked up in there. Somebody went over top, dude. Almost got slashed up by the rocks, and
wow.
But we all took care of each other, and that's
deal.
The beauty of the sport, man. We all care about each other. It's all in
good deal.
Making sure we're safe. But let's get to Mr. Dwayne Walley, who's
let's bring in Dwayne. I'm curious. I'm very interested on his
this night
TourneyX
into there on that ledge.
Look at him go.
Look at him.
Dwayne, what's going on, man?
Hey guys,
have you caught anything?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Oh yeah, I hear you fine. Yep. I'm doing good. I'm doing better.
No. So do us a favor. For everybody that doesn't know, give a little synopsis of what TourneyX is and how you got started with it. What kind of pushed you to start it?
Man, I just missed a fish. God.
I seen him.
I was slow rolling that chatterbait, and he came up underneath him and just boom. I didn't set the hook.
Oh.
Yeah. So basically, the rundown on TourneyX is, and I'm gonna try to catch another one here in a minute. Run is, and I know Andrew, you know about this, but
yep.
Man, it's been 7 years. I started it November 2014, sitting in a coffee shop, just trying to get an idea. I had just gotten into kayak fishing from the bass boat world. Just got into it, and we were catching fish and figure out what's the best way, to bring these fish in, or whatever we need to do, to weigh them in or whatever. And I think maybe one of the competitors was already out there. I'm not sure. I can't remember the time frames, but we set out, started writing some code and playing around with it. And I think it was March of 15, we had our first tournament, and it ran really well. And so from 2015 now, we're 5,000 users.
Wow.
How many?
65,000.
Yeah, 60.
Wow.
And so we probably have about 500 or 600 directors. Around the country. We last year we ran 3,500 plus tournaments.
Cool.
This year we've already probably run 1,200 tournaments already this year, with another 7 on board ready to go. So it's a busy season. It really is.
I can imagine.
Most people don't know this, but I'm the only one that runs it. It's me and my wife.
Don't let them know that.
The only people I work for actually, I have some programmers. That's about it.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's really awesome. That is really awesome. So,
go ahead.
How many fish have been submitted?
I've got the number.
898. Well, I don't know. 850, 860,000 fish.
You're knocking on 850,000 fish submitted.
Yeah.
You're right there.
Wow.
Close to 1 million fish, Dave.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Andrew will never see that day.
Dude. No. The big thing is, think of all the power of the data behind that could possibly come up. I mean, there's a ton of hold on a second. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate it. No, there's a ton of just excellent data from an angler's perspective alone. I mean, knowing that X amount of fish between this inch and, between 18 to 20 inches were caught on this day here. You can see all that if you go back through the tournaments, look at the results, things like that. It helps you do a little bit of pre-fishing, to be honest. Especially if you're going to a new lake, because to me, it's just valuable. But I mean, the real thing behind the program for me is just the ease of use. I've used a couple other tournament management systems from a tournament director side of things, and the user face, the user experience that you've developed, Dwayne, has just been phenomenal, and it continues to be, it seems. So that's really awesome.
One of the things we pride ourselves on is just keeping it simple.
Yeah.
If you can overcomplicate things and people just start pulling their hair out or whatever, and it just drives them nuts. And I kind of like the button aspect. I like to click a button and go to a place, find what I'm looking for, and you know what I'm saying, just make it as easy. And we also do that with our app, that being on the director side. But now on the app, we keep it pretty simple. We've got 8 buttons, and you got submit catch, you got catch, you got check your standings, view your identifier. We just keep it kind of simple.
Yeah. From my experience, it was literally you can't get lost. Submit your catch. You click submit your catch, and you submit your catch. And when you're fishing, you don't want to be. It's already complicated enough trying to find and catch a fish. So to make it an easy submission is there he is.
Look at that son.
Yes. Did you see that, Dave? That's epic, dude.
My man.
Oh.
We ain't know it though.
Well, I'm surprised that thing ain't got a crooked head on that set.
I'm surprised it still got a head on it, boy.
Holy cow.
There you go, long arm.
Hey, look at his eyes are crossed. Look at him. Poor fish.
You still don't know what happened.
Your thumb can't even fit in its mouth.
I know, man. You see his eyes are like, ah!
Well, there you have it. Dwayne can catch fish.
Oh,
all right.
yeah.
He shouldn't have stuck. He shouldn't have bit that crawfish.
Yeah. And Dwayne, we call those fish Andrews.
Yeah.
Yep.
Andrew. Little Andrews.
Little Andrews.
I'll take it.
That's my fourth of the day, so we're good.
Little fish need love too. That's all I'm going to say.
We got to get him a decal for the back of his truck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
No. So I see your shirt there, man, and a big development happened. Was it last year that it came to fruition for Bassmaster?
Yeah, it was last 20. It was the end of 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I met with five with a lot of their top people at Bass, and they wanted to get in the kayak industry. They saw a need just like we have a need. You know what I'm saying? And they wanted to be part of it. We had several discussions, and so it came to be.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Good stuff.
Now, how are those events ran? Like, are they in conjunction with other ones? Does it happen after the fact? Like down here in Florida, when the IFA was around, they did the boats day one, and then day two was the kayaks. Is it in conjunction? Are they on the water the same day or no?
No, it's ran independent. They're separate.
Independent.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Oh, God.
No.
Go ahead. No, it's ran totally independent. So,
That was a hell of a hook set.
Yeah.
I'm a little hard on those.
That one was probably a little bit shorter. You just combusted it, just evaporated on the hook set.
I did, and then threw a half inch into the line. This braid, I hate this braid.
Oh.
But no. Question, to answer your question, it's run completely independent, and what Bass does is they go out and actually find the lakes that they want to fish.
Mm-hmm.
The first year, we helped them out. Try to get an idea where to go. This year, John out and sourced out the lakes basically on his own, and he's the Bass Nation tournament director.
Okay.
And so what our job is at TourneyX is we're there to facilitate the events. So I might be at one of the events helping run it, or I'll have a couple of things running it as a tournament director. We had in the very beginning, we had Bowens. He helped us out tremendously.
Mm-hmm.
He ran several events, and then this year Patrick Malone's helping us, and we've got several others. We got a guy at Chesapeake Bay that's going to run one. We got people at Lacrosse. What I try to do is I'll find an angler that's got some history with TourneyX that's used our system, and I try to hire those guys as our directors for these different events around the country. So it works out real well.
No, for sure. Now, do you require them to be on site?
Yes.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. I've got, one of the things that I've been kind of kicking around is starting something here in Florida to kind of go hand in hand with what the guys over at the Florida, is the Kayak Anglers of Florida, KFA?
Yeah.
KAF?
That's Randy.
Yeah, Randy Newton and his crew. And you know, they run a great thing, but there's just still so much room in Florida. There's so much fishable water, and you know, there's not enough to go around for everybody. Now, I feel like we could definitely find some way to make it a happy medium. I'd love to get, obviously, if we ran it, I would love to use TourneyX and get all that stuff situated, because it's just a heck of a lot better platform than the others right now. What do you have coming down the pipeline? Is there anything new for TourneyX that's going to be coming out this year or unveiling?
We're gonna the way I like to do a lot of my upgrades is I don't like to do I like to focus on either the website, because I know that a lot of people don't understand. Either they'll say, a lot of people think that an app is an app, but our system is more of an app and it has a website tied to it.
Yep.
Thing works in conjunction because we wanted the public to be able to go to see what's going on. You know,
Absolutely.
we were engaged in that. So recently we've been working on the website side. We've recoded several aspects of the website. We've added some new features for the directors on the back end, so it makes it easier for them to use some things. That's what we've been focusing on recently.
Cool.
Things shored up on that side, and then once we go into the app, we'll focus on making the app better. We've got some shortcuts I want to do on the app where you don't have to click as many buttons. There's not many,
Really?
but I want to shorten those button clicks if we can. And so that's the next step. Is we'll have a new app, not a new app, but just the app will be updated. That's
right. New version, so to speak. No, that's pretty cool. It's already a super simple process.
Yeah, like what are you going to link to our minds through Bluetooth?
You just, yeah, you just want to. I just want to look at the phone and just poof.
I mean, like in our app right now, when you click on take photo inside the app, you got to go back out to the front page to go back into submit catch. We want to go straight into submit catch from where you take the photo. So just to try to shorten things up. I mean, you know, instead of going at a 90-degree angle, just kind of cut across. You know, I mean, it's you sit there and you play with it long enough, and you're like, okay, I can shorten this by doing this, or I can shorten this by doing that, or you know, I can put a little more information on the app, or so we've got some things we want to work on. Yep.
Right. No, that's awesome. Do you have other events outside of kayak fishing that that are utilizing the app?
Yeah, we have Wild West Bass Trail out in Arizona.
Okay.
They're actually a boating event, bass boats. They're using our system. They're doing a hybrid style between weighing in fish and also measuring fish and fish count. There's several things. We're reaching out to Sweden. Kind of cool. We've got some Hobie dealer in Sweden that's running a series over there that's coming up.
That's pretty cool.
We've got a couple of tournaments up in Nova Scotia, Canada area. I mean, we're reaching out to those areas.
Dang.
So we're trying to spread it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking through some photos on the website, and there's all kind of fish being caught too. This is across species, across platforms. Styles of fishing I see, and just the ease of use when I was involved with it was just awesome. Like you said, to make it that more simpler would be even better, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, we've got multi-species now. Oh, I'm heading in because mosquitoes are starting to come out.
Oh, they're dropping.
I saw a couple of them fly by.
But
turtle.
Multi that we can auto cull now, which is kind of cool. So you can go in, use. Let's say you want to fish. I mean, down in your neck of the woods, I guess you got peacocks, you got snakeheads, you got whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Let's say y'all wanted to do 2 snakeheads and 3 peacocks and then 2 largemouth. Well, now you can just go in and select all those fish, and then just tell them that you want 2 of each, or 3 of each, or 2 of these, and you just start submitting them, and then our system will just cull out the smallest of those species.
That's crazy.
Right.
So awesome.
We did that because what we were doing before was the anglers were having to cull fish, and
Right.
that was kind of a pain because they were like, okay, which one do I cull? Well, hell, I mean, let's just do it for them. Why not? Why make?
Right.
Yes.
Now, when you're
when I used it, so
yeah,
now that's awesome.
when you're using the app, let's say you're out on the water, what happens when you don't have phone service? Does it save it as a draft?
When we've got what's called a live well. We've had some bugs with it, and honestly, I believe it's more related to the phone itself. Whoa, that was a big log. Hold on. I hope it was a log.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
We got some nice gators out here, but that was a log, yeah. But we've got what's called a live well. I mean, for lack of a better word, it's just like throwing it in your live well of your boat. So you're out there catching fish, right? And you've got no service. You just submit your fish, and our system will actually look and see if it's got enough service to submit. If it does not, it'll pop up a menu and it'll say, "Hey, you don't have enough service. Do you want to send it to your live well?" All
awesome.
it's just basically it's memory on the phone. It's just a storage area. It shifts all that information to a holding spot, and then at the end of the day, you just go into your live well and just swipe and submit, and it sends those fish into the leaderboard.
That's pretty awesome.
So
that's pretty awesome. There's been a hey Stephanie, your biggest fan's here with us.
Oh
no. I've got a question about the biggest name that you've had using the app. So I know that Ike and Ellie has fished a few tournaments.
Yeah.
Who is there anyone that competes with him that's used the app?
Trying to think. Dave, what's his name up north? Dave Lefebvre.
Lefebvre. Yeah.
He used our app. Trying to think who else. I think we had Randy Howell sign up, but I think he didn't have a chance to use it. But there's Jordan Lee. Jordan Lee is using it.
Joe Lee, my buddy.
Yeah. Jordan used it. They were fishing at that big tournament over on I think it was Chickamauga, and he was using it over there with the Tennessee guys.
Cool.
That's very cool.
That's pretty awesome, man.
Yep.
No. So how often do you get to use your app for a tournament purpose? As
much as I can, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I fish the local events here. I'm out fishing today. We've got one this weekend. It's going to be it'll probably be 15 guys, 20 guys.
Right.
Man, I get out here and try my best to hammer just what they do. That's the one thing that I think that we have going for us is that, it takes an angler to understand what we need as a tool.
Yeah.
You could be whatever, right? You can be a businessman and do whatever, but I don't consider myself a businessman. That's what about somebody's burning something. That's what I've always been. And so I'm always listening to what the anglers want. I'm trying to give them what they want, what they need. I've been trying to do that for 7 years, There's some things we can't do, there's some things that we can't make that happen. So, but to answer your question, I'll be using it just as much as I can,
I'm sure that helps with the user experience side of things too.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Frustrated with my app. I'm definitely gonna have to call the owner and get on his butt.
You should disguise yourself and go fish it one day and then put in all these complaints.
It's funny. I've met people in the strangest places, and this is crazy. I was in where was I at? I think I was in Florida. Down around no, it was Gulf Shores, Alabama. I think we were down there for a weekend. And I was fishing with Benton Parrott. You know Benton?
Yep.
I do. Yeah.
Yep.
I went down there and I wasn't fishing with him, but he was called. I had called him and he said, "Hey, go fish over here, go fish over there." So I went and fished a couple of spots that he had recommended me go by and fish while we were on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing was, I drove by and he told me, he said, "Hey man, just go by my buddy's house and wash your boat off," because I asked him, I want to wash the salt off the boat, clean it up, He said, just go to my buddy's house and go wash your boat off and everything will be great. So he told me where it was at. So I pulled up at this house one day and I'm over there washing the boat off. And this guy walks out of the house next door. Okay. And they're staying there for a weekend. And he comes over and he kayak fishes as well. He comes over and we're sitting there just talking and, while I'm cleaning the boat up, I'd never met him before in my life. And he goes, "How you like that TourneyX app?" And I said, "Well, I kind of like it pretty well." And so we got to talking. I told him who it was. He's like, "Holy crap." You meet people in the strangest places. And, to tell you another little quick story of my aunt lives in West Virginia, right? In Hinton. And she called me not too long ago. She said, "I saw a car go by with one of your TourneyX stickers on the back of it." It's just, it's a great community to be part of. I get what you guys were saying earlier about the bass boat industry. I get that. Okay. We're not in this to take over anything, and we can all coexist and
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? That's what we want to do. But it's the only way that we can do it. Right.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you guys, and that's the cool part is, let's say you guys are out fishing and you're pre-fishing and there's a tournament running that day, you can join the tournament and fish it just like we can while you're pre-fishing. That's the cool part. Just throw a board in your boat that's recommended, join the tournament, go fishing. So,
well, I know a bunch of pre-fishing tournament winning pre-fishermen out there that come tournament day, they only come in with 4 pounds, had the best pre-fish, 30 pounds.
Sounds like you.
TourneyX. I'm gonna introduce that TourneyX to some of these guys and tell them I'm gonna call their what. So,
well, the cool part is if you're running, you got a tournament in that area. Somebody could hop in there and build one for that evening. And if you got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys that just want to have some fun, pony up $50, go fishing, and if you're pre-fishing, heck, you might win some money. So,
yeah,
I'm thinking
that might be a good thing.
Thinking
little pre-fish rally.
Thinking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the three of us need to get together and go ahead and start that.
Listen, I don't want to whoop y'all. I don't want to do it.
I'm ready.
Look. Even Steph's chiming in. Steph said, "What's up, man?" She'll take your money too.
Yeah.
It's gonna get big really quick. Nick's
going. That's what I'm thinking, man. That's 4 now.
Nick, come on, Nick.
Oh, there's Nick.
There we go.
There's Nick. That's 5.
No.
That's 5.
No, Dwayne, man, I really appreciate you hopping on, and that's a pretty nice setup right there.
Yeah.
Holy smokes!
Let that thing go, boy.
What kayak are you in right now?
Look at that one that's creating a wake.
Oh, hey, that's a rooster tail.
That's a no wake zone.
There you go.
Yep.
Dang, dude, that thing is
moving, bro. Holy
That's what I'm saying.
That's that torpedo, man.
Yeah.
That thing is sad.
Moves, Jack.
Like a dang.
He's throwing a weight.
Did he just do a donut?
Yeah, he's spinning. He's showing off now. He's showing off now. He heard Nicholas Beltran was on, so he's gonna show off for Nick.
Yeah.
Nick's gonna come out with dual torpedoes on his. And
oh yeah.
Oh my god.
15 mile an hour on a yak.
No. Well, Dwayne, I really appreciate you. One of these days we'll do some conversating about getting some kind of series going. I think you've made Dave's wheels spin a little bit, so yeah, we'll definitely be in touch. But
Andrew's definitely been in my ear about it, and hearing you tonight, man, there's some things that Andrew and I need to discuss, and get through 21, and I think we need to figure something out for 22 because that's a very interesting setup that you have. I wasn't familiar with it at all going into this tonight, and that's pretty cool, man.
I appreciate it. Well, we appreciate all the support, and thanks Andrew and you guys, especially Andrew called and invite me on. I appreciate it tonight, really do.
Yeah, that's great.
We appreciate you.
I'm glad you were able to catch some fish and you caught one on live, so that
was pretty
good.
cool, man.
Hey,
what do we call that again, Dwayne? We call that the what?
That's a Andrew fish.
Yeah.
There you go, the little Andrew.
Little Andrew.
There you go. There you go. Oh man, see, I can't take you anywhere, Dave.
Oh, I'm gonna chime in. Hey, even if it's kayak fishing, I'm chiming.
Yeah, no, I told Dave we need to get him that Blue Skyworks tandem hole setup that they got.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dave won't fit in the kayak like you're in.
Still ain't gonna get me on the kayak. I'll get in that kayak.
He's gonna push that limit.
I'll get in that kayak. I still ain't doing it though. I've got a card that I have in my wallet and represent, and it has nothing to do with a kayak.
Trying to get out's the problem, but
yeah. Well, no, Dwayne, looks like you're about heading in.
I am.
We will get you back on here one of these days, and we'll talk shop about some other things. When you get the new features rolled out, the new update, we'll take a look at it. And as I mentioned, hopefully we get something rolling. My goal is before 2022, but that looks like about the timeline. So other than that, man, I appreciate it.
Well, we need to start planning.
Oh, we're planning.
Oh yeah, Andrew's been planning for about 2 months now. So we're just trying to figure out a way to handle it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We will get
Give me
it.
a holler.
Sounds great, Dwayne. I appreciate you, man. We'll see
I got to
you.
show you something if you can see them. This is called Go. Hey, you there?
What's that?
Yep.
This is called Goat Island. Listen.
I heard him.
Goat Island. Hear him?
What the heck?
Damn, even sounds like Andrew.
Dude, I thought I was a fish.
I mean, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 goats right there. I don't know if you can see them or not.
No.
No. Andrew.
You know what's fun?
That's okay. Well, hey, we got someone claiming that island.
Nick, you can't eat them, buddy. They're there for they're there for tourist attraction.
Yeah, you killed that spot, Dwayne. That one's done. No, man.
Yeah.
Oh hell. Well, have a good night, man, and we'll catch you next time. All right.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks,
man. We appreciate you, bud.
All right. Bye.
Bye. So, essentially speaking, TourneyX is a platform we're going to have to look into. I believe we can do something with it. I kind of like his idea for the pre-fishing. I think that's a pretty unique.
That's different.
Unique scenario. It adds excitement to it because how many guys go? Like you said, how many guys go in there just blowing it up?
Yeah, you hear so many people about pre-fishing days and things like that.
You had like.
Oh, yeah. No, I had a lot of confidence going into Istapoga.
And we've all been
confidence going into Istapoga. I was swinging some heavy. I was swinging some heavies.
We'll have to put some thought into it, guys. But that is all for tonight, my friends. We've got a cool week next week. So that soap we've been throwing around, old Sudsy Bear. Okay, we got Jacob Harper coming in on Tuesday night.
Good.
He is a valid snook fisherman. Okay, he has a passion for snook, and he actually sent me some video, and we'll show it that night from just some chaos down in Chokoloskee. He goes down there quite often, and he just got back. Or no, he's leaving to go there right after this live, like within the next week. So that'll be pretty cool. I want to see what he does.
It's nice. Big
Yeah,
reds,
he's been doing this since he was real young. Like,
Yeah, Chuckleski's getting right. Those females are starting to move their way on out, and
yeah,
things are starting to get there. Them big girls are hitting the beach. So, and Chuckleski, I've been down there.
I've been there a few times.
It's money, boy.
Some big snook.
Yeah. No, they've got some monsters. I'll find the stuff. He sent it to me. I'll find it and we'll get it on there. But we're gonna talk soap. We're gonna talk fishing, and then Thursday we've got Justin Ritchie. He was supposed to be on this past Tuesday, but it was his mama's birthday, so we got to respect that.
We'll let him pass.
Yeah,
we'll give him a slide.
Yeah. Hey, look, he's such a nice guy, man. You got to give it to him. You know, you gotta allow it.
100%.
Justin's good people, man.
No, I know it hurt him just to send me that text. I'm not gonna lie.
It did. I guarantee you his lower lip was quivering. I promise you. I promise you. I know Justin. That lower lip.
Yeah. Button for about 20 minutes before he hit it off.
He's good.
But also, guys, everybody needs to know that tomorrow afternoon, the May issue of Local Angler is coming out. Yep. So there's some product spotlights you're going to want to check out. There is some just cool stuff all through it. So
some videos we got done. So we need to check on that. A couple new accounts we've got put in.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. Good stuff, guys. Some stuff coming up for June too. We've got a grand opening at Fellsmere that's going to be coming in June. Mm-hmm. First weekend of June, first Saturday. So we've got another tournament from Fast Break that's coming June 5th as well.
Yeah, Joe doesn't know, but he's got to work that one.
Yep. So there's a few good things coming up here in the next few weeks. Take a look at our publication and hope you guys share it and keep sharing it and
come on back Tuesday.
Yeah, no, things are going to start getting good and really, really efficient moving forward. We've got a good set plan. So, and a lot of people on board, which is awesome. A lot of supportive people on board, which we're truly grateful for.
Yeah.
But
a couple weeks. Hey, a couple weeks. Where we at here?
We're on Saturday.
Yeah, there we go. I knew it was one of them. Got the old Barry Monday trip here in a couple weeks.
Oh man.
Got the old Barry Monday trip.
I got to get one, dude. I'm yet to get one.
We'll start you out with like bluegill or something. Like
have you caught one, Joe?
No.
Joe, we tried that, Joe. We tried that. We were fishing the bluegill pond for little bass and bluegill, and we still didn't get that. So we thought that maybe would change the luck and just go ahead and throw it in the deep end of the pool, and that didn't work either.
What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
This is going to happen once a show where I just have to mute him. Okay.
You muted him.
No.
I'm muted.
All right, guys. Well, I hope everybody has a great night, and we will see you Tuesday.
8:30.
Have a great weekend, guys.
Take care, guys.
Thanks.